Yo, we're becoming Bacchus together, bro. Why am I getting more notifs? All right, chat. This is a totally normal debate stream, chat. This is a totally normal debate stream. Yo. Blood has never played Brookhaven, bro. This little Diddy Blood has never played Brookhaven. Diddy Blood has never played Brookhaven. Yo, I'm fucking with you. Otherworld. Oh my god, Otherworld. Such a competent server, bro. Oh my god, bro. Some of the people in Drip Sauce's server are so fucking corny. Cornball! Oh my god. Corny! Cringe! Oh my god. Is Saitama being Naruto? I don't know, actually. That's interesting. Hi, Notabot. That's interesting. Chat. It's gonna be a totally normal debate stream. Zeta, I don't know. Okay, I think I know who you're talking about, bro. I think I know who you're talking about. Like, it was so weird. No, I know who you're talking about. You're talking about my student. Someone give me random list matchups. I think I know what you're talking about. I need to check my community posts. Oh god, nigga, Tom, stop being weird, nigga. Cringe! Chat, did DC get an upskill? Did DC get an upskill? Hold on, let me go to YouTube. Did DC get a fucking upscale? Why the fuck is everyone talking about DC getting an upscale? Chad, did DC get a fucking an upscale? Yeah, I don't know. I've been hearing it around the internet lately that DC got a fucking upscale. Oh, DC Comics just nuked their own history, starting with Superman Fixed. Really? Is this the fucking upscale? Is this really the upscale? Something about with like fucking Superman? Chat, what the fuck is being talked about, bro? Nigga, why? Yo, I don't know what is being discussed about. Chat, what happened? Is there like a... Is this it? I'm not wasting my time finding out. This is something for the fat white people to find out. Or fat white people. Notice how YouTube doesn't flag me because I said that. What if Vegito never defused? That would be crazy. How strong is Heroes Goku? Middle track. When will you discuss with me, bro? I know you view GT as a fodder verse, nigga. I'll own you. I don't. I haven't debated anybody yet. Like I haven't debated anyone yet. So I'm trying to like find out. Why did I get tagged in general 2 times? Zeta Solos 1. Let's debate. No, I'm not debating you. No way. Who are you? Wait, is that? Oh wait, that's like. No, he's one of my viewers. I might discuss with him. I don't know. Chat. What the fuck do we do? That you didn't track. Yeah, these niggas don't track my shit up for real. They don't. Fuck, chat. Okay. Where do I go? Also, can I stop getting pinged for this shit? I don't want to see that. I don't fuck with these polls, nigga. I don't care. Who tagged me? I don't know about that. This nigga just said wrong. What the fuck? This does not cross over to GT. What the fuck? Yeah, I'll debate you. Okay, add me up. Add up Zeta Solos 1. I'll slam you right now. Add up Zeta Solos 1. All right, I'll just show you my profile right here. So just check it. Look at my cursor. Zeta Solos 1. Add me up. I'll fucking destroy you, nigga. You're garbage. I'll destroy you, nigga. Like I did before, nigga. I know you. I will body you, nigga. You don't even know a single thing about rhetoric, nigga. You're ass. You don't even know what a proposition is. So, like, I think you're pretty shit. So, but we can just discuss the topic. So where are you? I'll body you right now. Yo, KFC. Yo, Zeta long commented on my videos and he said the end of Z Goku is weaker than DBZ Vegito. For his argument to work, he'd essentially be arguing that end of Z Goku is not equal to Kid Buu, which is a really dumb argument because he brings up the point that Oob couldn't control his power, so therefore he's not Kid Buu level or whatever. But Kid Buu also can't control his power to a certain degree. Like he's not that really good at ki control. So it's not really a great argument. And also, right? Oob actually like what's crazy about Oob is that after Goku fought him, he literally claimed that he was Majin Buu in terms of power. Because he already knew who he was in the beginning of the fight, which was weird. But there's like other ways to do it in GT. Okay, so who are you? Who the fuck is this guy? Are you KFC? I'll just call you. Yo, hello. Yo, hello. Hello.
What's up?
I'm slow. Yo, what's up?
Hey, I'm right here.
Are you King of KFC on YouTube?
Yes, I am.
Okay. So, what do you want to discuss about? Yes, Leonhard edits. I
Prove
miss
to
you.
me. So prove to me how GT is canon to Super.
Okay, you want to discuss it beyond GT being Canada Super?
Yes.
Okay, okay, there's like a lot of ways for me to prove it. Okay, so do you agree that Super is Canada Z?
Yes, it is.
Okay, do you agree that GT is Canada Z?
Yes, it takes place after Z. Yes.
Okay,
And
so
Super does too.
congratulations. So you just conceded that they're in the same timeline. GG's, GT is Canada Super.
Okay, then answer me this: why didn't GT Goku go Super Saiyan Blue?
Why is that necessary?
Because when he was fighting Baby, he only went Super Saiyan 3. And if it does take place after Super, wouldn't it be logical that he would probably go into his strongest form?
Okay,
That
so
would
first of
be
all, that
Super
doesn't
Saiyan
have to be
Blue
the
or
case.
Ultra
That doesn't have
Instinct.
to be the case
It
because
does have to be the case.
wait, you're
does.
you're making a necessary claim. Why is that claim necessary? Why is that necessary?
Because it is, because Goku's strongest form at like they're gonna retcon the end of Z, They are most definitely.
No, that was okay. No,
So
you're
his
claiming.
strongest
No. Okay,
form.
so you're switching the goalpost again. So basically, I asked you why is
No,
it
I'm not.
necessary for every fight for Goku to use his strongest form? Why is that necessary for every fight? That was your initial claim. Don't shift the
Because
goalpost.
he's fighting an enemy that is stronger than
Okay,
him.
so why does
So it would
Vegeta
be
in Dragon Ball
sensible
Super
that he's
Broly?
going his
Oh wait.
strongest
So
form.
why does Vegeta in Dragon Ball Super Broly just not go Super Saiyan Blue Evolution? Does that mean Dragon Ball Super Broly isn't canon?
Because he knew Broly was stronger than him, so he just said, "Okay, I don't have to use that form."
Oh wait, so you can make that excuse for GT then. Sure.
No, you can't.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you
Because
already.
why
Okay. Well,
would
you
go
already
Super
conceded.
Saiyan 3?
You're already fulfilling a lot.
No, I
I'm already
did.
fulfilling my premise. So wait, you're just conceded. You
No,
just
I'm
conceded.
not. I'm not conceding. You're not
Okay,
answering
so
my
when
question.
Goku,
You're just
okay, so when Goku was fighting Beerus in space, he was only using Super Saiyan. Why doesn't he use Super Saiyan 2 or Super Saiyan 3 in space?
because Super Saiyan absorbed the power of Super Saiyan God.
Okay, he could have
didn't
just
absorb
powered
the
up
God.
beyond that. He could have just powered up beyond that.
He didn't want to, and he didn't need to. And
He
anyway,
didn't
he said
need
he
to,
couldn't
but
defeat
that would
Beerus.
help him beat Beerus better. So you're kind of just being hypocritical.
Actually, it didn't. And actually, when Beerus shot his blast, Goku went out of Super Saiyan, and he
Okay,
became
but the
stronger
thing is,
than
he
his
could
Super
have just
Saiyan in
activated
base.
Super Saiyan 2 and Super Saiyan 3 again. He could have just done
He
that, but
just
he just
didn't. He
decided
didn't
not
want
to. And then
because there was
Beerus
no
used the
point.
energy ball, and then Goku got hit with the energy ball. So your argument doesn't
Yes,
make sense.
and then he
you're saying that
it in his base.
okay, Goku, you're being hypocritical because the thing is right. Your
No,
argument
I'm
is
not.
that it's necessary. Your argument was that it was necessary for Goku to activate his strongest form or to fight enemies at his
Yes,
strongest 24/7.
in that point.
Not
In that
necessarily
point of
because
GT,
no, you're making
he was
it okay.
fighting
Well, you're being
someone that
hypocritical.
was stated to be stronger than Super Vegito. Why wouldn't he go in his strongest form? And he said
No,
he
Goku,
wanted
you're not
to
tracking the
defeat
argument.
Super
You're not
Saiyan
tracking
3.
the argument. You're okay. You're trying to get me to shift the goalpost
He
again. You're
got
not tracking the argument again. You're literally not making.
he got
You're
the
not making the argument.
tail. He got his tail back because he thought that was gonna make him stronger. But then Baby tells him that, hey, you didn't get any
Nigga,
stronger.
you're
Goku's
not.
like,
Are you
yeah,
actually
you're
like
right.
listening to anything I'm saying? Is this why you're a fucking drip sauce dick
I'm
eater,
not
nigga?
listening
Like,
to
can I
you. Things
speak?
are making no sense.
No. Okay.
They're
Well, first of
making
all,
no
no. Okay.
sense.
So let's go over what you said. So first of all, you made the necessary claim, and don't interrupt me, or else you're gonna be my bitch, nigga. I'm saying that you made the necessary claim. Oh yeah.
Wow.
Interrupt me
You
like a
got
good
no
bitch, nigga.
respect.
Interrupt me like a good bitch.
You got no respect. All you do is disrespect people. That's all you do.
You literally
just
harass
disrespect
me on
people
my
and
community posts
people
and YouTube
thinking
shorts,
that you're all
calling me a
God and
drip
stuff.
sauce.
No, you're not. You don't know nothing about Super or GT because you did not watch GT at all.
I did.
You did not watch it.
Okay, well, I'm gonna get to your point.
You
It's just that you keep interrupting me. So, all right,
it's
hold
a
on.
transmission when you did not.
Yeah, so
Guess
my
what
argument, we can
actually
actually
did
refute this
transmission
argument.
round?
So the claim is just gonna, so you made the necessary claim that Goku always has to use his max form 24/7, but I gave an example of Vegeta not using Super Saiyan Blue Evolution in the Broly movie, but then you tried to refute my point saying, oh, he doesn't use it because he knows that Broly's too strong. Okay, why can't I just use that same excuse for Goku in Super Saiyan 3 against Baby? So, and you claiming that there can be external epistemic reasons for why they're not using their max form is just going to be proof that it's not necessary if there can be epistemic justifications, which means that your argument is invalid. Therefore, the point is invalid. Therefore, we can dismiss it and move on to the next point. So, do you have any other rebuttals that debunk GT being canon to Super? Yes or no?
You're being arrogant.
Do you have any other? Do you have any other rebuttals? Do you have any other rebuttals? Do you have any other rebuttals? Yes or no?
Just admit to it, dude. You hate Super. That's all I'm gonna say.
Did I claim I hate Super?
Saying like, oh,
okay, so just because I claim GT is stronger than Super doesn't mean I hate Super.
Yes, you do, because Toriyama never, ever, 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 ever said GT Goku is stronger than Super Goku.
Okay, he never said that. He never said Super Goku is stronger than GT Goku. I don't necessarily think
he said Super Saiyan God was above everything he ever wrote.
No, he didn't. He never said that.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. So
Is this
don't
nigga-
sit here and lie, because he did say that.
Are you
But you wanna
referring
sit
to
here
that
and
one
lie.
interview? Okay, so first of all, that statement wasn't even made by Toriyama, and second,
Why do you keep saying that statement is not valid when he said that? He said it. He's the writer. Why are you saying the writer is wrong when he makes a statement? You're just saying he's wrong because it contradicts your statement saying GT is stronger than Super because it's after Super. It's just an alternate timeline that takes place after
well, you
Super.
never actually you claimed
That-
it. You literally claimed it was necessary, but then you brought up that there can be epistemic justifications to not use a maximum form. So congratulations,
Dude.
buddy. We can move on to the next point.
Dude, why do you keep on being so arrogant and you never answer my question?
Okay,
Why didn't he use Super Saiyan Blue? And you keep on saying
I already
Super
answered
Saiyan
that question.
3 is
You're
weaker
not
than
tracking.
Super
You're
Blue.
not tracking.
You
I
can
already answered the
admit to
question.
that.
I already answered the
You
question.
can
You're not
admit
tracking.
to that, right? So why
You're
in the
not tracking.
story
You are not tracking.
he didn't use Super
You are
Saiyan
not
Blue?
tracking.
Because it would make sense that he would go to Super
Okay, and it
Saiyan
would
Blue.
make sense for
Isn't
Vegeta to
that
use Super
right?
Saiyan Blue Evolution, right? It would make sense, but he doesn't. Now, does it? Exactly. Whoa, Goku's
Why
not.
are you using the
Oh, and Goku's
See,
not using
Super
Kaioken
Saiyan Blue
against
evolution
Broly.
is
He's
only
not using Kaioken
time
against
food.
Broly. He's not using Kaioken against Broly. Stop talking to me, bro. Don't use this argument. It's
That
so
Broly
bad.
was stronger
It's
than them.
so
And they were
bad.
both
You're
out of
bad.
stamina. They were out of stamina.
Oh,
They were out of
okay. You can make
stamina.
that claim
And
for Goku as
after
well. He's out of stamina. He's getting his ass kicked.
in Super Saiyan 3, no, he was not. He was fighting Baby. He was like,
He was
Baby
getting his
letting him
shit
hit him.
rocked,
And
nigga.
then
Did you watch GT? All right, I'll send you the clip. All right, sure.
at the end of the fight, when Goku first powers up to Super Saiyan 3, he could have, after he was hitting Baby, he
Okay. Oh, dude, you do realize that in Super
shut
Saiyan
up.
Blue, they had enough
Stop
stamina to
lying to your
activate
fans.
evolution and
You look
Kaioken,
really
right?
silly, man. You're just
He was
lying to your
getting his
fans.
shit rocked here.
You're lying to your fans. Stop lying and tell the truth. Stop lying. Tell the truth.
Well, your argument
How about
isn't
that?
valid. You literally claimed it was necessary, but then you provided
How
epistemic
about that?
justifications as to
I'm
why
not
they
gonna
don't use
let you
that.
speak. I don't respect you. You are a egotistical piece of trash.
Well, you're the
All
one who's
you
yelling at
do
me. I didn't even
is
say anything to
yell
you. You're the one who's
racist,
yelling at me.
you
I
say
didn't even say
racist
anything to
things
you.
to
You're the one who's
people
yelling at me.
and
You're the
acting
one who's
like,
yelling at me. Hey, can you calm down? Can you calm down? Can you please calm down? Can you please calm down?
I'm the GT glazer. You glaze
Please
GT.
calm down.
You're
Please
acting
calm
like,
down.
oh, because Zeno Goku Super Saiyan 4 is stronger than Super Saiyan Blue Goku. That means GT Goku is stronger than Super Goku. That's a completely different Goku.
Okay, first of all, when did I claim that
and
throughout this
second of
entire
all,
debate? When did
you
I
have a
claim that throughout this
different
entire debate?
multiplier.
Yo, are you just gonna are you gonna
Super
speak down or
Saiyan
not?
Blue does not exist.
Yo, are you
In
gonna
GT,
are you gonna calm
Super
down?
Saiyan God
Sir, are you
doesn't
going to
exist.
calm down? Sir, are you
So
going to calm
stop
down?
being
Are
arrogant.
you going to
So
calm down?
now I'm
Are you
never
going to
going to
calm down?
respect you or talk to
Are
you
you
after
going
this.
to
I'm
calm
going
down?
to
Yes
wait
or
until
no? Are you
Drip
going to
Foxy
calm
bumps your
down?
trash butt because I'm never going to let you talk because you have no respect for yourself.
What
You
the fuck?
egotistical retard.
Yo, this nigga had a whole crash out. Yo, boy, a Sigma crash out. No, wait, did he block me? No, KFC, add me back, dude. Why'd you leave? Yo, did KFC, bro? What are you talking about, dude? What's going on, man? Yo, bro, what's going on, bro? Hey, dude, it's okay, man. You can come back and debate me. Dude, I'll go easier on you next time. Dude, I'll go easier on you next time. Trust me. I'll go easier on you next time. KFC, come up. Come up, KFC. Stop ducking me. I will give you, actually, KFC, I'll have a different challenge for you, okay? I'll give you a different debate. Okay, I'll give you a different debate. Let's debate the multiplier of Super Saiyan God versus Super Saiyan 4. Because we were debating on if Super is canon to GT. Let's have a different debate. My other debate I want to have with you is if Super Saiyan God versus Super Saiyan 4 in multiplier. Are you interested? Like, are you interested um in doing that debate instead? Because I could actually I can make that easier for you. Fuck no, nigga. No. What the fuck? What the fuck was that bullshit? Yo, no one doesn't. It does not have that. What the fuck? Yo, let's not that argument, bro. Let's not use that argument. That was so shit. Holy fuck. Super dimensional multiplier. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is even being discussed about? Yo, go KFC. Come on, bro. Where you at? I know you're still in chat. Come on, don't run from me. Oh wait, he's probably in the other world, right? You're like 12, right? Goku 2006. Is he still in the server? He's not. Really? Okay, and I'm asking you if we can discuss that topic because you're claiming that it's a higher multiplier than Super Saiyan 4. You made that claim. So if you want to discuss with me, we can. Because I have some points to bring up that make Super Saiyan 4 far stronger. So if you want to discuss with me, unblock me first of all, and then add me up, and then I can discuss with you on that topic. Okay, so narratively it is. All right, so I want you to go add me up and discuss with me. And if you start talking over me, I will mute you. Because if I make a claim, if I respond to you, and if you talk over me, I'm sorry, I'm just gonna mute you. I'm just gonna mute you. So, by the way, Drip Sauce just told me that if you don't debate me, then you're a bad debater and you cap at tier 9 and you're garbage. He just told me that right now. So go prove Drip Sauce right, man. Go prove him right. No, like I'm being serious. I'm being serious, man. Like Drip Sauce literally just told me right now. Like I have him like friended on IG, like he told me. So don't like, yeah. I literally never said anything mean to you in that entire conversation. I was calm with you the entire convo, and you're the one who's yelling at me. So as I'm keep saying again, okay, if you don't care, why are you here? But anyway, right? Also, you're the one who harassed me on my community posts, my YouTube shorts, and my YouTube comments page, and you kept calling me like a drip sauce auxiliary victim. So what I want you to do is like, Drip is literally telling me that you're garbage. Like your argument was so ass. Drip sauce just told me right now on Instagram. He just fucking told me. Show me that he just said that. Sure, I can. Yeah, I got you, bro. I'm gonna show you. No, but like, yeah. I got you, bro. Don't worry. Don't worry. KFC, you're so fucking goated, bro. Man, that ashwagandha low-key kicked in. Hella, chat, hella, that shit kicked in. All right, no, I'll send you the thing. Don't worry, I got you. Yeah, so just give me a second. Okay. Just give me a sec. Like my device is kind of lagging, but I'll send you the evidence that Drip Sauce called you garbage. Because it's kind of crazy. I think Drip wants you to keep debating me because he thinks that he currently thinks you're bad, so he like Drip actually wants you to like come back. So yeah, it's like kind of crazy. Yeah, so KFC, Drip said you're terrible. Like, go prove Drip wrong, because Drip is your idol. Yeah, so KFC, if you want to come up, yeah. KFC, are you still there? I'll send you the evidence. Yeah, because Drip just said you're garbage for some reason. It was like so weird. Yeah, man, like, you know, it's kind of crazy out here, dude. I mean, like, you look up to him, but he's calling you bad. It's kind of crazy. Ain't that right, slut? Bitch ass nigga. What's he talking about? Yo, KFC, where you at? KFC. Come on, nigga. Yo, wait, hold on. Okay. Yo, KFC, peep my screen. KFC, peep my screen. No, wait. Hold on. Yeah, right here. Yeah, peep my screen. You see that? That's your boy Drip. That's your boy. That's your boy Drip Sauce, right? That's your boy Drip Sauce, right? Let's take a good look, nigga. He wants you to keep debating me. That's your boy. Oh, woo. Come on, KFC. Keep that energy. Keep that energy, KFC. Keep that energy. Keep that energy. KFC, this is what the Drip Sauce said, man. Woo! Let's fucking go! Oh, that's your go, ain't it? That's your idol. That's your god, right? That's your god, right? Okay. Oh, he's back. Okay. Yo, so did you hear? Did you see the screenshot? Did you see it?
I don't care.
No, like this is the drip sauce. Like this is what he said. All right. Well, finally,
Yes.
since you're open. Okay, so this is what he said, by the way. He literally said that you were garbage.
Yes. Okay. So we all know that Super Saiyan God is stronger than a hypothetical Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta,
I kind of
right?
disagree. I kind of disagree.
Why is that?
Okay, like for example, okay, look, Super Saiyan God like could have been that strong in terms of multiplier back then, but I believe it was retcon.
And then you say it could. It is.
I'm gonna
It
get to
is.
that. I said that I believe that that multiplier got retconned. Like, you know what a retcon is?
You are a dumb idiot.
Okay, I'm
You're
asking
dumb.
you a question. Do you know what a retcon is?
I know what a retcon is, so stop. I
All
know
right,
what it
the
is.
reason
Stop making me
why
look
I
dumb. I
believe
know what
the
it is.
reason why I believed it was retcon is due to three premises. You want me to? Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready to hear your dumb, retarded saying why it got
Okay, first of all,
retconned.
why are you like so mad? I never even said anything to you.
Dude, before you've been disrespecting me and show no respect. So why should I show you respect back?
KFC, you literally went into my community polls, YouTube shorts, and YouTube comments just harassing me.
Dude, I actually wanted to debate you, and I debated you, and all I said was 3 words: Super Slams GT. That's all I ever said. And you know what you said to me
What?
when we first debated?
What, Villenar?
You said I'm a N-word, and you're my a bitch.
Okay, don't take fucking
That's
Cord serious.
respectful?
Okay, first of all, look, go. Okay, KFC, you shouldn't be taking like Cord seriously. Like actually, like.
Take course, dude. I was just gonna ask you a question, then you just
Okay,
automatically
just don't take it
disrespected me.
seriously. Okay, you know what?
Being
All right. Okay, so we
egotistical.
know. Okay, so I'll get to my premises since we're going off topic. So my first premise is that we know that Super Saiyan Vegeta was fighting Broly, base form Broly, not Ikari Broly, base form Broly. Okay, and we know that when Broly became an Ikari, he managed to Super Saiyan God Vegeta was relative to Ikari Broly. All right, do you agree with that?
Yes, and I know before you finish, I know what you're about to say, but I'm gonna let you finish.
Okay, so we know that Ikari Broly is basically the power of the Great Ape, but just not transformed. It's basically activating the power of a Great Ape, but not transforming into a Great Ape. So basically, the humanoid Great Ape, which would make Broly 10 times stronger than he already is. If Super Saiyan God Vegeta is relative to Ikari Broly, and base Broly was already relative to Super Saiyan Vegeta, right? That would mean that Super Saiyan God is 10 times Super Saiyan. But wait, I'm not finished. There's the argument where, oh, Broly keeps growing in power. First of all, this never happened in his base form. This was happening after he became an Ikari. So this multiplier would still be valid, which would make the original Super Saiyan God multiplier retcon. So Super Saiyan God is only 10 times Super Saiyan. Okay, do you have a rebuttal?
Are you really being serious right now? So you're telling me Super Saiyan God is just 10 times stronger than Super Saiyan, and it got retconned?
Yeah.
I could just bring up the manga because
Wait, why?
I could bring up the moral arc. I could
Wait,
bring up the moral arc.
okay, Goku, the issue with that argument is you're using two different continuities to justify like a multiplier for the anime. I don't know if because I'm assuming you're bringing up the super anime because you were bringing up statements that came from the super anime. So I'm simply just telling you
And the
that
super anime's canon to the Broly movie. And I could prove why
Okay,
Broly's
I never
Akari form is
disagreed.
actually not just 10 times.
Wait, I mean, but like,
It's just not 10 multiplier.
okay, so why is
Because
it not 10
actually,
times Super Saiyan?
because Broly's Akari form's a mutation, and it's not just like the Great Ape form.
Wait,
And
where's the
actually,
evidence that it's
Broly,
just where's the evidence for this?
because it's stated that Broly is not a normal Saiyan; he's like a mutated Saiyan.
Where's the evidence that Broly's a mutated Saiyan? He could just be a really fucking OP Saiyan that's just genetically gifted, like Vegeta.
That's a mutated, and actually,
I think that's very
Broly
headcanon.
stated to be a mutated Saiyan. He's not a normal Saiyan.
Oh, okay, but here's the problem though.
And
The problem isn't
actually,
necessarily that Broly is a mutated Saiyan. This isn't about Broly. This is about the multipliers in question. Because if base Broly, all right, I'll give you a graph. So I'll give you like a text graph. So if base Broly is equal to SSJ Vegeta, right, and Ikari Broly is relative to Super Saiyan God Vegeta, Ikari equals 10 times. All right, this would mean that SSJ God is equal to
Akari
10 times
Broly is
Super
not
Saiyan.
just 10 times.
Where is the evidence
It's
for
just,
that?
it doesn't make any sense, and it won't just be a
But
10
that's
times
literally what
because
it's explained to do. I'll give you the screen. Okay, actually, let me give you the scans for the screenshots. Thank you for being competent, by the way, and actually like listening to what I have to say in my argument. So anyway, here's the evidence for what Ikari is. So he seems to
yes,
have been
and
able to
it
become
explains
able to
that.
transform and take the power that Saiyans have when becoming great apes, without great apes lumber removed by remaining in his humanoid form. So essentially, he's explaining that it is the power of the Uzaru without changing form, which would mean that Ikari is 10 times base. There is
But it
no
isn't just 10
evidence
times.
that you are bringing up within this entire conversation of you proving that the Ikari is beyond 10 times. There's really no evidence for this.
Fucker. Fucking hate people like this, man.
Okay, so
How can I prove that Broly?
okay, we're gonna wait. Chad, you know I'm like actually trolling, right? I'm trolling the fuck out of this argument. I'm literally trolling him. Chat, I'm fucking trolling him. Chat, this is a troll arg.
Obviously it's a troll argument. I fucking knew that because Broly had never trained, had no training by like when American said he was training Broly, Frieza said that training was nothing. When he's fighting Vegeta,
Yo, chill out with your mic, bro. What the fuck is happening with that bitch? Oh, I made an argument against Super Saiyan God. I fucking hate the Super Saiyan God winks. They're like so fucking cringe. All right, so Goku, do you still up there, kid? You still there? Yo, I'm not gonna lie, twin. What the fuck was this argument? Hold on, I'm not talking about Goku. I'm talking about Gamosaur. Like he says, Gamosaur's like the Uzaru is a multiplier on power levels and not standard power. What the fuck? The power level is just the
what is it?
numerical representation of power. What the fuck? Okay, anyway. I don't know why that was relevant.
I can't hear you.
Yeah, your
Wait, the
mic's
10
cutting out.
times?
Your mic's cutting out. Anyway, so do you have any rebuttal?
About Broly's Zara being 10 times?
Yeah, do you have a rebuttal? Do you wanna conclude?
I mean, you said you were trolling. You said you were trolling about the Super Saiyan God only being 10 times Super Saiyan, just Super Saiyan, but it doesn't make any sense because it's above Super Saiyan 3, and Super Saiyan 3.
Argument isn't necessarily invalid.
Yeah, I know. I know you're trolling. Like, okay.
Okay,
But can you be serious? Like, why do you think? Like, let's get serious. Like, why do you think Super Saiyan God is like not above Super Saiyan, like above like a hypothetical Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta?
I would agree with that. But I just think it's kind of inconsistent, like in the narrative.
No, it really isn't, because he was stronger. Like Goku said, even if they fuse, they can't defeat Beerus.
Okay, that
And they would
repeats the
obviously
initial
want to
claim.
go
Like
to
I
their
know about that
maximum.
claim. You're kind of just doing a nothing burger.
No, dude, I could literally show you. Like, I
Yeah,
could
I
take a
know what you're
picture of
talking
Goku
about.
saying that
You
and
don't
send
have
it
to
to
show
you.
me. I know what you're talking about. I'm just saying that you repeating the statement is kind of a nothing burger. I just think it's inconsistent.
How is it inconsistent if he becomes stronger than Super Vegito? And then, like, he's stronger than, like, he would be stronger than a hypothetical Super Saiyan, like, 3. Oh, actually, he'd be stronger than a hypothetical Super Saiyan 4 Vegito.
No, we don't. No, he wouldn't.
Yes, he would.
Because
Like,
Daima isn't canon to
but
Super.
I can't use that, though, because people are saying Daima's not canon. But I can't wait until you get proven wrong. But he is stronger than a hypothetical
Also,
Vegito Super Saiyan 3.
even if we consider Super Saiyan 4 existing in Daima, Super Saiyan 4 existing in Super, Goku literally claimed that Super Saiyan 3 was his strongest transformation, which means he doesn't
No,
consider Super Saiyan 4 in his arsenal.
but it still exists.
Also, I'm pretty sure Daima implied it was a temporary boost.
Yes, but Super Saiyan God would still be above that. So what is that?
We
What
wouldn't
does
know.
that
We wouldn't
prove?
know. We don't know how powerful a Super
And
Saiyan 4
actually,
Vegito is.
and that would actually say that would actually make GT not canon to Super, because Goku went Super Saiyan 4 in Daima.
Well, Daima's not canon, nigga. Okay, that argument's so invalid.
Dude, you just said that you're gonna you said you concede that, oh, like Goku doesn't say Super Saiyan 4 is
I'm
part of his
saying no.
arsenal.
I made it. Okay, so you don't understand the difference between steel manning and actually conceding to something. So steel manning is basically saying where, like, let's say we grant that. Like, that's basically what it means. Let's say Daima is canon. Let's say that. Even if we see Daima being canon and shit, the argument doesn't really hold because Daima Super Saiyan 4 is a temporary transformation boost that wouldn't cross over into the superpower scaling and would still only consider Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, so the argument's valid. But anyway, even if we grant that it's a Super Saiyan 3 multiplier, that doesn't fucking work. Wanna know why?
Why?
Because it was stated, yo, certain, watch this shit, nigga. Hold on. Fuck that nigga. Back up on my trip. Okay, let me show you, bro. All right. Okay. Let's pull it out, chat. The new man! Let's do this, chat! Holy fuck! Let's fucking go! All right.
What is it?
So we know that so do you agree that Goku and Oob are massively stronger than Buu, Saga, Goku, and Vegeta? Like, way fucking stronger?
Super Saiyan God is way stronger than Buu
Nugget,
Saga.
I didn't ask you that question. I asked you, do you agree that base Goku and base...
Yes, obviously.
Okay,
Narratively, yes.
Okay, so we know, peep this. We know Elder Kai states that the only way that Goku might be able to beat Baby is to unlock his potential. And what is unlocking his potential? Oh, the Golden Great Ape. Which means that Golden Great Ape has a higher multiplier than a hypothetical Super Saiyan 3 Goku Potara fusion. He's stun locked, chat. He got stun locked. Oh shit.
Your arguments are so dumb, and you won the debate. I don't care if Dripsaw says I'm a bad debater. Like Like, I don't care if he disrespects me, but I just know now, Dragon Ball fans, you all just
Also,
like
why?
disrespecting each
Okay. Well,
other.
first of all, okay, because this
I
is,
don't care what you say. I'm done. I'm gonna block you again because I never want to talk to
bro.
you
Wait,
again.
wait. There's
And
something I want
you're
to
gonna
ask.
be
There's something I want to ask.
arrogant.
There's something I want to ask.
Actually, the Elder Kai wasn't talking about a hypothetical Maj Oob and Super Saiyan 3 Goku Batara fusion. So,
Well, dude, what the fuck? This nigga never proved that. This nigga never fucking proved that. What the fuck? This nigga never proved that. Oh, this nigga ran from me. Fucking bitch. You ran, nigga. Don't run from me, nigga. And Drip Sauce thinks you're bad. He thinks you're bad. You worshipped him, KFC. You worshipped him. You worshipped him. You worshipped him. You worshipped Drip Sauce. No, wait. Chat. No, I got this. You worship Drip Sauce, Georgie. Georgie, you worship that nigga with your life, Georgie. You worship that nigga with your life, nigga. You was on that glazing shit, our baby, nigga. That's right, Georgie. Yo, nigga. You were on that shit, nigga. That's right, Georgie. Yo, this nigga was on that crazy fucking dicky, weren't you, nigga? What was that? What were you talking about, nigga? You're garbage. Holy shit, this nigga lost to my fucking troll arc. Dude, you were harassing me on multiple fucking areas of my channel, glazing, drip sauce, and exility. And it's ironic for you to call me a pedo. I literally didn't do shit. Drip sauce has no fucking evidence to prove that. He just baselessly fucking assumed that, and you went with it because you didn't see any evidence of it. You baselessly went with that. Anyway, this is him talking shit about you, man. This is him talking shit about you. This right here, that's your boy Drip Sauce. That's your god, nigga. Yo, come on. Goku, one more round of debating. I beat you on Super I beat you on Super Canon GT. I beat you on Super Saiyan 4 being higher than God. Give me another shot, nigga. Let's do a round 3. Do you have anything else? Anything else? Add me up. Zeta Solos 1. It's me, Hyper, your son. My kid! My kid wants to debate me? The big saucy? The big saucy, nigga. Yo! King of KFC, give me a third round, I promise you. Wait, KFC, if you beat me on the third round, I will give you Nitro. I'm being serious. If you beat me in the third round, I will give you Nitro. Do you want Nitro? You'll get all of the Discord e-girls. If you have Nitro, trust me, I know e-girls, bro. They fuck with personality. They don't fuck with looks. King of KFC, if you beat me on the third round, if you beat me in the third round, I will give you Nitro, and I know Discord e-girls for you to have ERP with. yo, I'm trolling. Yo. No, but seriously though, I'll give you Nitro. I'll give you Nitro. I'll beat you in the debate. Trust. Do you even know what a proposition is? Bro, wait. Son, wait, my kid, nigga. Wait, nigga. son, I'll amp you later. I'll amp you in a sec. Chat, this is my son. This is my son. He's part of my. This isn't even like a ego type shit. This is my son for real. He's my kid. Don't worry about it. If you beat me, I will seriously give you Nitro. If you beat me, we can discuss any fucking topic, nigga. We can do a third debate. A third debate. Do you want to do a third one? Nigga! Come up, KFC! Please, KFC. Wait, KFC, if you don't debate me, bro, I'm gonna cry, bro. Please! Chat, wait, KFC, I'll sing for you, okay? You know, I was with Lady Gaga back at the Super Bowl in 2016. You just didn't see me, bro. So please debate me, please. I am, nigga. I had to show my dick. All right, for me to win that topic. Okay, I'm not doing that. All right, but anyway, okay. All right, KFC. I will sing for you to debate me. Okay, I will sing for you. Okay, I will sing for you. All right, you ready? Anxiety, keep on trying me. I'm feeling quietly trying to silence me. Anxiety, shake it off of me. Somebody's watching me. It's my anxiety. Oh! KFC, bro. What do you think, bro? KFC, was that a peak performance, bro? I hope it is, bro. Please debate me a third time, bro. Please, bro. Please, KFC. Please, KFC. KFC, debate me, please. KFC, you'll make me cry. KFC! Please! Oh my god! Let's go! Yo, chat! It worked! It worked! Yo, what's up, KFC? KFC, you know the drill, right? KFC, you know the drill, right?
What's up?
Okay, did you hear that if you beat me, you get Nitro?
I don't care about Nitro, but can you follow Drip Sauce?
Want me to call him?
Yes. I want to see his opinion about me, and no, I wasn't glazing him. I just like his opinions, and I'm here to apologize to you, and you can call me your bitch if you want to, but I apologize for getting upset with you.
It's
That's
fine.
my
Okay,
bad. I was
Goku.
disrespectful.
All right. I think you heard my beautiful anxiety performance, right? So we're gonna I want to run a third topic with you. If you beat me on this third topic, you get Nitro, and you can. This is a topic of your choosing, so it could be your best topic ever, bro. It could be your best topic ever.
Where do you think Kid Goku scales?
Fuck, I don't even know. I think he's like what, like planetary, large planet level.
I could get him higher than planetary.
Why?
So you know Raleigh?
I don't. I hope you know this, but Kid Goku doesn't scale to a Raleigh.
Oh no. Raleigh, like she's on the same planet as Goku, right?
Okay.
So on her in one of her episodes, they say planet Earth in on the planet is 4 billion kilometers.
Okay, yo, Goku, you do know that the guy who made that statement, his whole gag is that he's a retarded scientist.
So that's not consistent.
No, and also I'm pretty sure there was a statement somewhere that said that the moon was the exact same distance as our real moon from the Earth. So it would not.
Yes,
Yeah, that means it's not likely. That means it's not true.
but like if the Earth's if we I looked it up. If the Earth was 4 billion kilometers, and if the moon would be the same length as our Earth, like if the Earth was 4 billion, and if it has a if see how our moon looks, like how far it looks. If the Earth was 4 billion kilometers, and if it would have to look the exact same, the moon would have to actually be 1 billion kilometers.
Yeah, that's the problem. So and there's nothing that actually correlates to that. Yeah, it's false. So if that was your best topic, if that was your best topic, I'm sorry.
Okay, I guess you won that one too.
Really?
So
I mean, like,
can you call drip sauce, bro?
uh, do you?
Oh, yeah, I just want to call it drip sauce.
I don't think drip
But
sauce.
I want to get.
I don't think drip sauce really has
Wait,
time.
what?
I don't think drip really has time right now. I don't know where he is.
Well, I got banned off of his
Ye-
Discord.
Okay, so Goku, do you have any like other inverse takes? Like, do you think like Kid Buu is stronger than Buhan?
No, I most definitely think like there's more statements of Kid Buu being stronger than Buhan, but like if you just don't look at those statements, it's just like, oh, Kid, like obviously Buhan is stronger than Kid Buu, but I
Wait,
mean
what the
it
fuck?
doesn't matter. Like
I'm pretty sure you would need statements in order to find out who's stronger than who. It just wouldn't make sense if you only like took away all the statements.
yeah, like the statements just say that Kid Buu is the strongest, so it would just be Kid Buu.
Okay, Goku 2006. Okay, do you have any other like takes like um about Dragon Ball?
No,
Wait,
not
do
really.
you think that Super Saiyan 4 Goku is weaker than Super Saiyan Vegeta?
No, like Super Saiyan 4 Goku is narratively no, like it's obvious that he's stronger than Super Vegito. I've never said that he's weaker. Like I know he's obviously stronger than Super Vegito. Like it's obvious. Like I never said like he's obviously stronger than all of Buu Saga. Like
Um
even Super Vegito.
Goku 2006. So do you think that Beerus destroys GT?
Yes, Beerus destroys all of GT, but I know you're gonna disagree with that.
No, wait. Okay, hold on. Let's I'll have an interesting debate with you. So let's do fucking okay. I'll run okay.
You're just making me look dumb right now, and
How am I making you look dumb? I'm just asking you. But I'm fucking hungry. Yo, Goku. Okay. Man.
yes.
Okay, do you think Goku Black solos
Um,
GT? Yo, chat, watch this. Do you think Goku Black solos GT?
no,
Do you? Do you?
Yes, he does.
Okay, do you agree that Goku Black is relative in power to Super Saiyan Blue Goku?
Yes.
Okay. Yo, certain. Watch this. Here we go. All right. Okay. You're making this fun for me. All right. You're making this fun for me. Okay. Okay. You're making this fun for me. Don't worry. Okay, man. This is getting interesting. This is getting really fucking interesting. Okay. All right. I'll send you the scan. So basically, it is confirmed that because Supreme Kai tells Trunks that he is only strong enough to restore a person as powerful as Super Saiyan Blue, which basically means a Super Saiyan Blue level being in the Goku Black arc. You conceded that Goku Black in the manga is relative to Super Saiyan Blue Goku in some manner or degree in terms of power, right? And basically,
Who healed Goku?
wait, what?
Did you see that Trunks healed Goku?
Yeah, but I'm getting to my next point. So basically, we know that Trunks. By the way, Trunks in the manga is weaker than Kibito Kai. Like the scaling for the manga and anime is like really weird, but Trunks in the Super manga is weaker than yeah. Oh no! 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 Yo, what happened? No, Goku! How could you do this to me? Not no. Anxiety. Guys, we're gonna summon him by singing Anxiety. Everyone. All right, guys, we will all be singing Anxiety together, and we will be doing that right now. Okay, Anxiety. We're gonna call in Goku 2006 by singing Anxiety. All right, let's try to add him. Did he block me? Did he fucking block me? Oh, he fucking blocked me. Oh yeah, you're funny, bro. No! How could you do this to me? Hey, you know what's funny? You're not funny, nigga. Why did you do that? Yo, bro, I got you, bro. I got you, bro. Let's do this. Okay, I'm ready to see this video. Nigga, I did not need to see that. Okay, let's.
What you doing, Zach?
I'm rehearsing for
Oh my god, I am not watching all of
T-Mobile
this.
home internet commercial. You gotta talk really fast.
T-Mobile home internet ranks #1 in customer.
Fusion was always the last resort ability in Dragon Ball for the strongest master duo in the universe, Goku and Vegeta, in pretty much every form of media up until the reveal of Master Ultra Instinct in Dragon Ball Super Episode 129, with them resorting to either the fabled Spirit Bomb or this fusion against pretty much anybody they couldn't touch. Super Buu with everyone absorbed, Janemba, Fusion Zamasu, Broly, and of course Omega Shenron. Much of the time they would fuse against other people that would fuse, but in this case we are talking about a very specific fusion, Super Saiyan 4
Okay.
Gogeta. Gogeta was the original Goku and Vegeta fusion, actually being conceptualized in movie 12 before Vegito in the manga, if you would believe it. From his initial showing, and then one shot in GT, a side continuation without Toriyama's main of saving his friend. The Dragon Ball Z anime would then continue with the Dragon Ball GT, a side continuation without Toriyama's main story involved. However, this would create the ultimate franchise powerhouse, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta.
Goat!
Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta had aura, a lot of aura. He was an Exodia, Saitama, Game Over type character in almost everything he appeared in for over a decade straight, with zero contention of his role at the top from 1997 until 2013, with the first contender for Gogeta's title being the reveal of Beerus, the God of Destruction. Whenever you'd see him in a video game.
What the fuck? Beerus in the original Battle of Gods never had any feats or statements to contend with Gogeta. What the fuck?
You know in your head, this guy is using the strongest character in the game with zero debate, to the point that in Budokai 3, you could basically only use him for around 20 seconds at a time before you were forced out of using him after a very complicated and risky transformation sequence. Once again, like an Exodia type figure. He toyed with Omega Shenron like he was Sun Wukong, the strongest villain we'd ever see again for basically some people's entire childhoods, claiming he could box him with one finger, in contrast to Super Vegito, claiming he could beat Boo with just kicks. He had a Super Saiyan God like Super Saiyan 4 aura with Mario invincibility stars within it that made him seem next level. This ultimacy of Gogeta is what set him up for the modern day power cliffing to run him the hands. This overwhelming, unbeatable.
What's funny is that End of GT Goku is stronger than this, so I don't know why he was bringing this up so much, please.
Super Saiyan 4, potentially being able to lose to some nonsense character like this unimposing dork from Universe 6 in his base form.
But this would never happen.
For this video, I'm going to attempt to speak in more easy to understand and simpler methods. There are two things to first go over to deduce Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta's strength, and then we get into the advanced details later. For one, how strong is Goku in GT?
Way fucking strong.
And then two, how strong is Super Saiyan 4 to
Beyond fusion.
begin with?
We're gonna tear apart this fucking video, chat. Here we go. All right, crack my fingers. We up in this bitch. We got this shit. Take it.
Goku in GT has been training for around 15 years straight since the battle with Majin Buu, with 5 of those being an intense training session with Buu's reincarnation, Oob. Their battles are so intense that even in base form it's implied that they will destroy the entire planet if they don't fight inside the time chamber or in an alternate dimension. They get so powerful that by the time guys that are Majin Buu level threats come around, Goku is actually toying with them heavily. In fact,
What the fuck? So he already messed up a bunch of shit. So first of all, Super Saiyan 3. Okay, time to pull out the notes. All right, fuck it. Right, nigga, we doing this shit. We're just gonna debunk this nigga using notes. Because I have a giant chant skill that debunks his entire fucking argument. Let's just find it real quick so I can show you guys and how broken GT chain scaling is. Watch this shit, nigga. We got this shit. Look at this shit. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at this. What a whore. Yo, here's my whole graph. Yo, here we go. Okay, let me show you guys. Here's my whole graph. All right, we can just easily debunk that. I don't know why he was like trying to like speed run that shit. That was like so corny. But anyway. Okay, chat, here's everything I did. It's like a lot of research for my most recent video. So, base Goku is stronger than Super Saiyan Trunks, who is greater than Super Saiyan Goten, who is greater than Teen Baby, base Trunks, base Goten. Yeah, look at all of this. Yeah. Wow. Yo, look at this. Bam, nigga. Oh, this is bad for Seth. No way, I forgot to share it. This is bad for Seth. This is bad. This is so bad. This is so bad. This is actually so bad. This is bad. Oh, this is bad. This is bad for Seth. This is bad. Oh, this is evil. Oh, look at this. Yes, chat. He's not. Seth was absolutely wrong. Bro, what? Why was he speed running through that shit? There's like so much to cover. Like, what the fuck? What do you mean? Yo, bro, even base End of Z Goku next Boo. What are you talking about, bro? Or like, just what the fuck? All right, well, anyway, we're just gonna keep watching this video. Cause I'm yeah, I'm gonna share a different tab. Yeah, chat, that was pretty cool, huh? Anyway, we're gonna stop sharing. I'm gonna present another. I'm gonna go back to the YouTube video. I just debunked that shit.
They get so powerful that by the time guys that are Majin Buu level threats come around, Goku is actually toying with them heavily. In fact, the entire series, pretty much up until that point, he has been not feeling the need to actually go all out. One of these Majin Buu level threats, Rildo, actually has to pull a Moro and fuse with the literal planet and amplify his size by unfathomable amounts to even compete with Goku, in which becomes more of an endurance match or hacks off rather than overpowering him. Shortly later, Baby is being engineered by a doctor named Mu to be the cell and absorbs Rildo's power and many others to sort of manifest him. When Baby eventually possesses Vegeta,
I'm pretty sure he would only absorb base Rildo though, because the thing is, Meta Rildo and the robot Rildo are both conditional transformations. So logically speaking, it would only be valid for him to absorb base Rildo. I think. Chat, would you say it's base Rildo, or do you think he had all of Rildo's power? I don't know. Chat, did he have all of Rildo's power? I don't know.
Moo to be the next cell and absorbs Rildo's power and many others to sort of manifest it. When Baby eventually possesses Vegeta, we start to see the limits of GT Goku's strength for the first time, with Baby in the equivalent of his Super Saiyan form as stated in the GT Perfect files, basically no diffing Super Saiyan 3 Goku, making Baby Vegeta at least over 8 times stronger than Goku. Base to base, since Super Saiyan 3 is 8 times stronger than Super Saiyan Grade 4 or Super Saiyan 1.
What? Why would their difference be? I don't fucking care.
Baby Vegeta then gets his
I think he's 2 times stronger than Super Saiyan 3 Goku, so do your math there.
Goku base to base, since Super Saiyan 3 is 8 times stronger than Super Saiyan Grade 4 or Super Saiyan 1. Baby Vegeta then gets his own version of Super Saiyan 3, known as Super Baby 2, and forms a death ball of sorts that makes Goku excited.
You can actually get this way higher. So we know that in past Dragon Ball medias, by the way, they're all fucking canon. Some of them just exist in different timelines. So the thing is, right? In the Broly movie, the Z Broly movie, when Z characters give their energy to a source, they amplify their power by over 1,000 fucking times. So you can just make the argument that Super Baby 1 is at least like 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 fucking amp. And then we have Super Baby 2 completely outclassing that. So to say it's just a Super Saiyan 3 variant doesn't actually make any sense. So that's already a bad argument. I actually am going to address this in my video about the Super Baby multipliers. And want to know what's crazy? Super Baby 2 is actually a fusion level amp because the Elder Kai implied that not even a Super Saiyan 3 Goku Oob fusion could stop Baby. I'm not even joking. The Super Baby 2 is a fusion level amp. It's fucking crazy. Right? And everyone thought that fusion level amps were just Super Saiyan 4. No, it was even before that.
Since he's never actually seen power like that ever before. This is the first implication that Super Baby 2 is stronger than even Super Vegeta from the
What?
Buu Saga, which has a lot of implications within itself. While you could argue perhaps a hypothetical Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta could be stronger than Super Baby 2.
No. What the fuck? Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta gets one-tapped by Super Saiyan 3 End of Z Goku.
Since Super Saiyan 3 isn't a power you can inherently feel within you, you have to kind of reach deep and then pull it out. Baby should probably collapse Super Buuhan pretty easily, which is the only real important thing right now. Since Buuhan was going to collapse the living world or the universe by screaming a vice shout so large and massive it would destabilize the space and time of basically their reality until alternate dimensions and realities would come crashing through and obliterate everything. The way that outside space, as it's called, is titled, is a bit strange. Since sometimes it implies Super Buu will make a vice shout portal as big as pretty much the universe, and other times it's implied to crack it and thus weakening it enough to allow the other dimensions to do the rest.
Okay, so the issue is that a lot of people think that this ability is only like universal plus, but the issue with this argument is via the fact that there's a dimensional wall that separates these alternate universes, right? And we can actually see that when the dimension starts collapsing, you can see like stars and galaxies in the background. So it would be more parsimonious to say that these dimensions in question are like alternate fucking universes, right? And when Buuhan is destroying this wall is strong enough to prevent multiple space-time continuums from clashing with each other, right? Which would make destroying this wall low multiversal because this wall is what holds the multiverse together. So if you're destroying the thing that holds the multiverse together, then you yourself would also be multiversal. So when people started saying this was universal plus or, oh, it's a chain reaction, it's fucking retarded because it's not destroying the universe that's the problem. It's destroying the dimensional wall that's the problem.
Like tapping on a fish tank and cracking it. Then the water may break the rest and spill out.
Wait, what? Wait, is this a concession?
Other dimensions to do the rest, like tapping on a fish tank.
Yeah, but the problem is that if there's, let's say we have 2 fish tanks, right? There is a wall separating the 2 waters from touching each other. This would mean that the wall is stronger than the 2 waters, right? if you destroy this wall, you would essentially have a stronger force than the two waters in the fish tank, right? Which would make you low multiversal, right? So it doesn't actually make any sense for somebody to say it's universal because it's not the chain reaction that's the problem. It's destroying the wall that's the problem.
And cracked it. Then the water may break the rest and spill out. Baby surpassing Buon is also supported by the way his revenge death ball actually hits Kibito Kai mid-instant transmission. Instant transmission in the Toei-verse, while it may function differently than the main story, may have properties such as traveling between a subspace that has no space and time, yet Baby's attack broke through this barrier, slams them into travel space, and knocks Goku into an alternate realm.
It's almost like you accidentally proved outerversal here, but we're just going to dismiss that.
The only way this isn't the case is because Toei is just failing to explain what a wormhole is, as it was in older time when it was made. This is shown somewhat with Janemba versus Vegeta, where Vegeta throws an attack and plays Janemba teleported or warped from, and it follows Janemba to his warp point. Infinite Zamasu in Dragon Ball Super has something similar to this, whereas energy can travel through time to connect from the portal the time machine left. So you could argue Baby did something similar, however it's hard to say. Goku versus Metacooler has some strange scenes like this too, whereas in the main story they just instantly reappear, and in Toei there seems to be a midpoint or a warp zone they go through instead.
Yeah, it's a warping zone that transcends time and space. Yes, your point.
You go further into Baby being potentially stronger than Vegeta, which many people do consider. However, it is heavily contested, and I wish to make that clear. If he is, he would also default to being stronger than Super Gogeta from Fusion Reborn. Super Gogeta from Fusion Reborn is compared to Vegito, and they are considered somewhat contentious battle rivals. While Vegito and Gogeta made of the same Goku, Vegetas would probably be Vegito favored. In this case, the movieverse closes the gap and makes Gogeta canon Vegito rival. Gogeta then, by simply appearing, generates an aura so massive that it rivals the Big Bang in power. Not the Big Bang attack from Dragon Ball, but the Big Bang as in the theory and phenomena that generated our real universe.
Yeah, I know. It's almost like I created the concepts of space and time. It's almost like that's outerversal accidentally.
Bang in power.
I mean, I don't know if it's talking about the real Big Bang, though.
Not the Big Bang attack from Dragon Ball, but the Big Bang as in the theory and phenomena that generated our real universe. I feel as though scaling Gogeta here to Baby is also fitting, since we will be talking about Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, who scales above this, which I'll go over later. Even if you don't think the Baby scaling above the movies thing is valid. The Big Bang itself has sort of evolved over the years. While some people may think of it as something that made all the matter of the universe, it probably goes a bit further than that, with many speculating and considering it to be the start of space and time. So Gogeta's aura was above a universal space-time generating phenomenon, and its power and aura could even be felt outside of this hermetically sealed off portion of a multi-universal size macrocosm.
Wait, what the fuck?
Phenomenon, and its power and aura could even be felt outside of this hermetically sealed off portion of a multi-universal size macrocosm space. While Super Gogeta's aura didn't even necessarily fill up all of the afterlife, it can't be denied what it is capable of, as well as its ability to spread to other portions of the universe 7 orb and be sensed. Super Baby 2 then potentially scales above.
Yeah, what's funny is that the afterlife contains two universes. For example, we have the regular afterlife and the subdimension, which is the extra dimensional space, which is the place that Goku and Pikkon fought. So actually shaking the other world would be a low multiversal feat. And Goku is also reality warping Otherworld as well. So same thing with fucking Gogeta as well, because his power managed to leave the entire Otherworld and make a gigantic Big Bang explosion, reality warping the entire place with that explosion and shit. So, you know, it's just, you know, pretty much easily like multiversal plus and shit. Low multi, you know, that kind of shit. Just that using like a low ball.
Above that, you think he scales above Super Vegito, and you consider Buu Saga, Super Vegito, and Fusion Reborn, Super Gogeta somewhat in a similar order of magnitude due to guide statements. This, of course, falls apart if you think that it's just talking about Vegito versus Gogeta conceptually, rather than, say, a specific Vegito versus a specific Gogeta. So that is the more advanced line of argument, but for this video's sake, we'll just consider Gogeta from Fusion Reborn stronger than the Buu Saga, or relative to the Buu Saga variants.
I don't
this would
know.
give Baby and GT Goku a sort of beyond time like scaling that most super characters would have, with Metacooler arguably having a type of inaccessible speed in his movie due to the
Inaccessible speed does not exist. Literally, it does not exist. And being able to move independently from time would literally mean that you're beyond linear time because you're not bounded to its limits.
It's a transmission battle that him and base Goku have, albeit that's debatable, as I once said.
Yeah, inaccessible speed is not an actual speed tier. It doesn't exist. It's actually fucking stupid. So let's not actually appeal to this bullshit trying to say that it's yeah. But anyway, Sir makes a good point. Kid Buu is macrocosm level because Kid Buu was going to destroy the Kaoshin realm. The Kaoshin realm is 1/10 the size of something that is already infinite. So by that logic, the Kaoshin realm is the same size as the macrocosm, right? Kid Buu was going to destroy this, right? And if you were to empty the entire macrocosm, basically take away the afterlife from the macrocosm, because the macrocosm is described to be like a structure. It's not like a categorical structure, because some interpretations of a macrocosm is like a category to describe the entire universe, but the Dragon Ball doesn't teach it that way. Because if they're claiming that the Kaoshin realm is the size of a macrocosm, they're basically saying that the macrocosm is a structure that's containing all of these other things like the living world, the other world, the afterlife, that kind of shit, right? So that would mean that the macrocosm would have to be a fifth dimensional structure containing all these fourth dimensional things, right? Which would make the macrocosm fifth dimensional. And the Kaoshin, and if you empty all of that space, it would basically be what the Kaoshin realm looks like. But even if you want to like assume some other things, you could argue that the Kaoshin realm has an unknown multiverse inside of it, which could also be implicated. I don't think it's metaphoric because it's actually backed up. Because in Dragon Ball, we know that the Dragon Ball universe is infinite, right? Heaven, which is a planet in Dragon Ball, is stated to be the exact same size as the universe. However, the heaven in question is finite in the otherworld, which would have to be the case if otherworld existed as a higher dimension or higher infinite place than the macro, than the that sort of thing. But it being metaphoric kind of doesn't really make sense. There's like no basis to that to say it's metaphoric, because it's actually like backed up by the narrative. In fact, even other translations like the Chosetsu, they keep it consistent. They literally say it transcends space and time. So I wouldn't say it's metaphoric. It's like kind of weird. That's my opinion on it. Sometimes a new statement says that the Earth's desert is endless. Huh. That doesn't have to correlate to the other world though. So that's a very like, yeah, endless is also vague in meaning. So we don't actually really know. Yeah. This is interesting right here. Anyway, let's keep debunking this. We're almost halfway there.
And the beyond time Big Bang power scaling of Super Gogeta. After the baby arc, Goku then
Wait, why is that accidentally cooking?
fights Super 17 with more ferocity than Maju as just a Super Saiyan 1. Whereas before, Maju was arguably and considerably stronger than Super Saiyan 3 Goku in the baby arc, implying Goku then gets over 8 times stronger from baby to Super 17. He then gets
Hi there, this is
Ah!
Sports Center. We got a quarter hour to cover everything you need to know because the tension is
even more powerful before the Shadow Dragon's power.
Okay, this is wrong. This is an easy mid-ass scale. So we know that Maju was a fusion level amp. So that would just imply that base Goku surpasses a Super Saiyan 3 Maju. Like a Super Saiyan 3 Goku Oob fusion, because Maju is actually a fusion level amp. So Goku would also have this fusion level amp. I think. Yeah. But but also we know that actually I sent this to Certain a while ago. Let me actually find it. There's something interesting I messaged him about earlier. It's interesting. Jump to present. Okay, so we find it somewhere around here. Yeah. So Goku actually was surprised that what kind of guy is this? He took my Kamehameha squarely. He has not taken any damage at all, right? So Goku finds it insane that somebody could survive his Kamehameha or not take any damage from it. But we know this happened already with Golden Great Ape Baby. He basically slid that shit off, right? So why is he surprised? This would pretty much imply that Goku in just his Super Saiyan form is beyond his Super Saiyan 4 form, which would make sense given the context. So you could literally argue that Super Saiyan 4 is weaker than Super Saiyan Goku from the 17 saga. So it's a much bigger boost than this. Way fucking bigger.
Baby arc, implying Goku then gets over 8 times stronger from baby to Super 17. He then gets even more powerful before the Shadow Dragons, however, it isn't as quantifiable. But
No, it is quantifiable.
Goku then gets Super Saiyan 4, which lets him beat Baby. And in fact, Baby 2 gets Golden Great Ape on top of his already Buhan or Super Gogeta or whatever type strength, which is quite considerable as well above the scaling already mentioned, which Goku then rivaled at full strength. So now we have to really get into just what is the multiplier of Super Saiyan 4.
All right, let's debunk this shit.
The multiplier for Super Saiyan 4 is never directly stated anywhere, unlike Super Saiyan 1 through 3 in the Super
It is implied. It's not stated though.
Exciting Guide, and falls more into that ominous, unknowable territory like Super Saiyan God currently is in Dragon Ball Super. However, we have good ideas and some good theories. Many will usually say that it is 10 times Super Saiyan 3, for the fact that Baby goes Golden Great Ape on top of his power, and Super Saiyan 4 rivals it. Great Ape is at least 10 times, with Baby already being in a Super Saiyan 3 state as stated before, meaning he's weirdly a Super Saiyan 3 Great Ape realistically. People also base it off the 10 times Kamehameha. However, this is all not true. As I demonstrated pretty simply, Baby is not just a Golden Great Ape, he is a Super Saiyan 3 Great Ape, and not only this, but he was already 8 times stronger than Goku from before. Then goes Great Ape on top of that. So he goes from facing Goku as a Super Saiyan to then transforming into a Super Saiyan 3 to then going Great Ape on top of that, meaning bare minimum, he gets over 80 times stronger than Goku's Super Saiyan 3 level in this state, and Super Saiyan 4 rivals it at full power, making Super Saiyan 4 less of a 4,000 times overall multiplier and more at the bare minimum, more like a 32,000 times multiplier, really being critical and very skeptical.
This is a huge fucking lowball because let's go back to the thing that I sent to Goku in 2006. So we know that Goku actually wanted to leave. He wanted to leave the Kaoshin's world to go help Oob. This was like before he became Manju, by the way. So just to like avoid confusion. So he says, since this is an emergency, we will suspend the training. There's only one way that we might be able to suspend the training and defeat the Vegeta baby. Yeah. And that is the only way to call up Goku's idle power. So basically, Goku getting his potential unlocked, or basically the Golden Great Ape, was actually needed to stop Baby. It wasn't even a fusion of Goku and Oob would not be able to stop Super Baby 2. It wouldn't be able to. He wouldn't be able to. That's how broken Super Baby 2 is, right? And we know that Super Baby 2 is still stronger than this, right? And Goku fucking outclassed Super Baby 2 and Super Saiyan 4, right? And Golden Great Ape. So this would have to mean that Super Saiyan 4 is at the very least, 2 to 4 times the multiplier of a Super Saiyan 3 Goku Oob fusion. And yeah, that's how fucking broken Super Saiyan 4 is. So, yeah, pretty much. And by the way, right, even though Goku didn't really get that much stronger after getting his tail pulled out, that doesn't matter because regardless of how the potential is like output, we know that Golden Great Ape was the output of that dormant power that was unleashed by Elder Kai. So we're good actually. So this is just proof that Super Saiyan 4 is like a gigantic beyond fusion level amp. It's fucking crazy. We don't even know. We don't even know, dude. We just know that it's beyond fusion. It's beyond a Goku and Oob fusion. That's how fucking broken it is. And Elder Kai is blatantly missaying this. He is the fusion man. And he's saying that the only way to stop Baby is to unlock Goku's potential. But you can just use Battle of Gods canon and other shit like that to prove it.
Is also a technique and not a strength statement. I'll go over that during the Gogeta portion soon. Other multipliers for Super Saiyan 4 may exaggerate using Super Saiyan Grade 4 and so on. However, Super Saiyan 4 may be less of a multiplier as it is rather a realization of a certain level of strength or potential. In the GT Perfect Files and the Daizenshu sequel Chozenshu, Super Saiyan 4 is called the ultimate form of Goku. Interestingly, Vegito and Gogeta are also forms of Goku, as is Super Saiyan God, but we'll go over that more near the end. Meaning if you really wanted to stretch it, you could potentially get Super Saiyan 4 to have a fusion type level multiplier, which would be fighter times fighter. This is actually not too alien to Dragon Ball, as the newer Ultra forms in Super tend to be quite like that, if not far beyond a fusion level multiplier. In this case, since Goku at the bare minimum is over 400 times stronger than he was during Namek due to his scaling to Kid Buu, as we outlined in the beginning, and you had Vegeta be his rival per se, a hypothetical Gogeta or Vegito multiplier in GTE could be in the billions. And yet Super Saiyan 4 is called the ultimate form, not them. One thing to note about this, though, is that it may be referring to just the GT and talking about Goku's transformations itself. While Vegito is technically a form, it's talking about how Goku would transform into Vegito after performing a specific set of actions with someone else, while Super Saiyan 4 is something Goku can just transform into whenever he wants, like Frieza can turn into his various forms and so on. Vegito might also be considered an individual. Gogeta also stated where dozens of times that of a Super Saiyan 4 rather than, say, billions of times. However, most of the time, Dragon Ball will use dozens as a placeholder for unquantifiably massive. Similar statements, however, are made for Super Buu in the form arguments and others when it comes to those. So for this to be Goku's ultimate form is actually quite an impressive statement, and by this logic, a Super Saiyan 4 fusion might be like fusing two fusions together. What a headache.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's pretty fucking crazy, dude.
The only counter to this is that in the Dragon Ball and GT animation guide, it says that Vegito is perhaps stronger than a Super Saiyan 4 in his base state.
Yeah, this is ass. This is so ass. Dude, I can compare the power of a fly to a tiger, but it wouldn't mean shit. That's how ass this argument is. It doesn't even say anything. It's just comparing them.
Considering this is a GT guide, it is pretty valid to bring it up. Some will try to argue that it's talking about Super Vegito, however, the picture clearly just shows base form Vegito when he first appears on it. Super Saiyan 4 is also right next to Super Saiyan God in the Chozenshu, which says this ultimate form statement.
No.
However, you can quickly dispel this by saying that Super Saiyan 4 is Goku's ultimate form in GT, whereas he doesn't have access to Super Saiyan God in GT, which seems to actually be the ritual God form in the book, rather than just something he can transform into at will.
What the fuck? But he did. He literally became a Super Saiyan God in the movie. When Beerus was using the energy ball, he was in base form and then tapped into Super Saiyan God again. What? Said, did we watch the same movie? Like, that is so fucking stupid. Huh? What? And Battle of Gods is canon to GT, so this doesn't even matter. This form does
GT, which seems to actually be the ritual God form in the book, rather than just something he can transform into at will. The book also says that Super Saiyan 4 surpasses Super Saiyan 3, but that Super Saiyan God far surpasses Super Saiyan 3.
Oh my god, we're using this argument again?
Implying it itself thinks God gaps 3 harder than 4 gaps 3, if anything. You really have to come.
Okay, so one Battle of Gods is literally canon GT. Let's just not use this goofy argument, please. Stop. It's over, bro.
Super Saiyan 3, implying it itself thinks God gaps 3 harder than 4 gaps 3.
Source material guidebooks.
If anything, you'd really have to come into some really disingenuous timeline arguments, like saying that the old Toei sites would put GT after Battle of Gods on the timeline and so on, so therefore they must be taking place in the same timeline. But most people know that it's just talking about the years it takes place in chronologically, not the literal reality. Like how the Broly movie takes place near the Cell games, but he's not literally in the Cell games timeline.
Okay, this argument is so false because, for one, it's called Dragon Ball Timeline, which basically means that since it's called Dragon Ball Timeline, right?
However, if you do take it that way, then Super Saiyan 4 would be the ultimate form, even above Super Saiyan God, and Super Saiyan God in Battle of God surpasses even Super Saiyan 3 Vegito.
Yeah, okay, but anyway, okay, you can just argue that since it's called Dragon Ball Timeline, it would have to be either the main franchise, the main primary story of Dragon Ball, or the franchise. And we know that the Dragon Ball Timeline doesn't consist of the movies, it doesn't consist of other non-canon content. We know, or like other like non-primary content, we know it's just talking about the main story. So if it's only talking about the main story and is sequentially following the main story, then logically speaking, it should only be a sequential timeline that follows and contradicts this interpretation of, oh, it's just chronological. And by the way, the Chozenshu literally calls the timeline a singular universe. So if you're going to say the universe is referring to the franchise, I think you might be stupid. Because it doesn't even mention everything. And the Daisenshu already covers some of the movies, and these movies don't even appear on that fucking timeline board. Like, some of them just straight up don't. So it's a sequential timeline. It's not talking about chronological placement. So let's just not do this.
From the same art. Of course, the Super Saiyan God isn't referring to Dragon Ball Super's version, which punches away the universe, just only the Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods variation. The only support for...
Wait, why would their multipliers be different? Wait, Battle of Gods, the Super anime is literally based off the Battle of Gods anime. Why would their multipliers be different?
referring to Dragon Ball Super's version, which surpasses even Super Saiyan 3 Vegito from the same arc. Of course, the Super Saiyan God isn't referring to Dragon Ball Super's version, which punches away the universe, just only the Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods variation.
Huh? That doesn't change shit. It's the same multiplier.
The only support for this may come from the video games where it's implied GT Goku actually knows Beerus somehow. It should also be noted that the original Battle of Gods was actually Dragon Ball Z, with Dragon Ball Z's anime reaching into GT at the end. So Toei may have initially thought that they would take place in the same anime timeline, only learning later that this wasn't the case.
When?
Players may jump the gun mistakes like this in the past, like when they said Janemba was the strongest movie villain on their website, but quickly got corrected by Koyama, the movie director, and removed the post entirely from existence.
Maybe it's because Toriyama Koyama isn't really credible. Hello? I don't think he's credible. That guy literally admitted he had a bias for Broly.
The last real indicator of some potential multipliers that you can kind of derive is from a V-Jump issue from 1997, which says some very groundbreaking things I think you guys will really enjoy. So let's go over that now. When Goku and Vegeta finally fuse into Gogeta, they move so fast, they even blitz Omega Shenron and even the viewer, having to slow down for both of us to even see him. He can then easily defeat Omega, someone who is in a highly nerfed state, who can handle a fatigued Super Saiyan 4 Goku's ×10 Kamehameha. And in his full power state, the Omega state, couldn't even be put down from a combined hypothetical attack from Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, like Final Flash or Final Shine, or Goku with the 10 times Kamehameha involved. The 10 times Kamehameha is its own beast, and there's a reason that it was so OP in Budokai 3. In V-Jump, this is what's stated about it. A true warrior, talking about Super Saiyan 4 Goku, with infinite power. Notice the mathematical symbol for infinite. Red Kamehameha. Of course, this is the Red Warrior's Super Saiyan 4 special move, Kamehameha. However, unlike a normal Kamehameha, he combines the red energy, Kaioken, he has gathered in both hands to create a red beam. This is Super Saiyan 4 Goku's version. Its power must be dozens of times stronger than Goku's.
Oh, so he really was using Kaioken.
Regular Kamehameha. Another guide, the GT Perfect Files, then says that this attack is his strongest attack.
Wait, so he was using Kaioken?
Than Goku's regular Kamehameha. Another guide, the GT Perfect Files, then says that this attack is his strongest technique, and if it fails, nothing else will work. Not only does this imply, however, and just outright state with a mathematical symbol, that Super Saiyan 4 Goku has infinite power like he's a fucking Yu-Gi-Oh card, potentially an infinite multiplier if he wasn't infinite before, but the Kamehameha is then probably about your base power, a bit above it. This means Goku can multiply his power possibly dozens of times over above his normal, already infinite strength. This attack even eclipses the Dragon Fist, which was stated Goku's ultimate technique before GT, and other guides as well, meaning it may even surpass the Spirit Bomb and so on. You'll also notice that it implies Super Saiyan 4 Goku, yes, that it's possible he amplifies his attacks with Kaioken on top of it, meaning even Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta can potentially amplify his power by dozens of times, not only with the 10 times Kamehameha if he wanted, but using Kaioken on top of all that.
Holy shit!
Meaning the power he used against Omega.
Holy shit! Wow, you guys hold. All right, let's keep watching this. This part actually got interesting.
Shenron was realistically nothing, even with the comment of using one finger. So maybe he really wasn't exaggerating. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is then even implied to be stronger above 100-year time skip base Goku.
No! Yeah, he's the strongest warrior for just 600 seconds. Yeah, guess who surpassed him in the same guidebook?
The strongest warrior in the GT Perfect Files, which I go over just how insane that might be in this video here. Omega Shenron is not only potentially dozens of times greater than Goku, but his sheer energy and aura was going to then spread throughout the universe and eradicate it, and possibly the greater macrocosm if you ask a certain guy. Yet Gogeta dispelled all of that power with only slight effort, shifting the mathematical properties of Omega Shenron's attack, like he's Gojo, and seemingly almost completely canceling out the concept of negativity in the entire area. He can clone himself, shift his powers into confetti, and overall possesses many unique traits that Goku and Vegeta don't seem to have, similar to how Vegito can turn into a gumball and be perfectly fine. This character is not only probably thousands or even millions, but potentially billions upon billions of times greater than a being who created a phenomena on par with the time-space generating Big Bang that can be felt from all around the macrocosm and reality itself from merely appearing into existence, while potentially surpassing Goku, who was trained for 100 years. No wonder he had to be taken out of the show ASAP.
He didn't surpass him though.
No, it's not the Dell.
Why do we still have 5 minutes left to watch? The Perfect Files literally claimed that Goku was the strongest.
Walking my dog.
I read the fucking book.
Luckily, mealtime doesn't have to be chaos.
The Honest Kitchen makes homemade food easy. And
Huh.
Here are a few things to consider based on what I said that should be conceded in advance. For one, you don't have to apply the movies as canon to GT whatsoever. There's no actual confirmation. It is only somewhat implied. So you could be skeptical and deny this. However, most people consider them connected as it explains the fusion dance, Dragon Fist, and so on. However, you can realistically just say no, and the GT scaler cannot really do anything about it.
Wait. What?
Dragon Fist, and so on. However, you can realistically just say no.
You know what? Occam's razor exists, right?
And the GT scaler cannot really do anything about it. The only issue this gives Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is massive upscaling from Super Gogeta from Fusion Reborn. Even the argument that Vegito from the Buu saga is his rival may be interpretive as well, as you could simply say that's talking about the same Vegito versus the same Gogeta, rather than two hyper-specific alternate dimension versions of them fighting each other. It should be noted, though, that even without the movies, that Gogeta is then not only stated to be the strongest in the series, but strongest possibly in every single conceivable dimension in the franchise. This is in clear reference to the movieverse, which Toriyama calls a different dimension in many interviews, meaning Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. This is in clear
Two of those are canon. These ones aren't.
reference to the movieverse, which Toriyama calls a different dimension in many interviews, meaning Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is highly likely above Gogeta and his Big Bang scaling from Fusion Reborn, even if you don't want to connect them. Once again, the only thing that gets lost is that Gogeta loses sort of his Tauk stacking, such as being millions of times above the Big Bang rather than just above the Big Bang. Every dimension could include the main dimension as well, so it could be questioned that Gogeta could be stronger than every single character that could even exist in Dragon Ball Super or Daima. However, this is obviously a reach for obvious reasons. I don't think I need to explain why that is. Gogeta also has a unique argument from Heroes, where Heroes fights the timeline-altering time breakers that quickly start to reach and face higher dimensional entities like Demigra and so forth, where they can leave their own video game and surpass it, albeit this is early in the Heroes story before all of that, and normally Heroes wouldn't even be commented on. However, in this case, in the Heroes manga, it makes it hyper clear and very specific that the Gogeta you're seeing in this is from Dragon Ball GT, not just a random Heroes Gogeta, but Dragon Ball GT.
Yo, John! No. Chai! Chai!
GT, meaning this one you find in GT could do exactly what he does in this Heroes manga, theoretically, according to the author, stomping out Finn's controlled Dark Gogeta while not even going all out, albeit cross-scaling continuities like that gets pretty dubious, let's be realistic. It is an interesting way of putting Gogeta even potentially higher as someone able to fight even time breakers that mess with literal dimensions, ignoring time, space, and possibly reaching pseudo-fictional transcendence later in their run. However, in Heroes, Gogeta isn't even the strongest character. Even Time Breaker Bardock, in base form, can take a punch from a super serious one in older material alone, let alone the new and advanced characters. As a fun fact, this is why I used to think Time Breaker Bardock was super cool when I made him my PFP when I was younger, by the way. Another hyper-consistent Super Saiyan fact, this is why I used to on my super serious in Heroes, Gogeta isn't even the strongest character. Even Time Breaker Bardock,
What the fuck?
pseudo-fictional transcendence later in their run. However, in Heroes, Gogeta isn't even the strongest character. Even Time Breaker Bardock, in base form, can take a punch from a super serious one in older material alone, let alone the new and advanced
But is it the GT one?
characters. As a fun fact, this is why I used to think Time Breaker Bardock was super cool when I made him my PFP when I was younger, by the way. Another hyper-consistent Super Saiyan 4 argument would also look like Super Saiyan God greater than Potara, greater or relative to
No, not this argument.
Super Saiyan 4. As the guides mentioned earlier, imply both Potara and Super Saiyan 4 are just above Super Saiyan 3, but Super Saiyan God is far above 3, with Potara implied to be potentially be stronger in another guide than 4. This would be most consistent with all the material available without ignoring anything or claiming contradiction. Instead, if you want to go with the ultimate form argument, say that it's
Simply comparing them is not a proof for anything.
Super Vegito being referenced that surpasses Super Saiyan 4 instead. It could even be implied that against Omega Shenron, Gogeta had to put some effort into negating his Karma Ball, and used quite a lot of power to do so. As every guide will say, his fusion lasts 10 minutes, but in the show, after the Karma Ball feat, it lasts less than 10 minutes, implying he did put some effort into it. This is similar to how Vegito blew defuse from his final Kamehameha faster in Dragon Ball Super, which was basically the super equivalent of this battle, even in terms of episode number. Since some of you will then obviously ask, getting to the point most of you are here for, what about the Kaba meme, programmer? Well, if you go by the billions upon billions of times Big Bang multi-universal spanning energy and hero scaling, Kaba might struggle to find a good argument to beat Gogeta.
Yup.
If you really downplay, say, Super Buu, Gohan absorbed, don't let the movie scale to GT, which is fair, albeit, come on, bro. Then Gogeta would get locked out of being a multi-universal plus, a potentially higher dimensional entity like a Super Saiyan God
No!
Goku or Kaba argument would usually go. People say he rivals Vegeta in the Universe 6 arc, which surpasses that base Super Saiyan God Essence argument, and even can somewhat be in a similar magnitude in the Tournament of Power, which surpasses the existence erasing Super Saiyan God from Battle of Gods by far if they absorbed it in their base. Some will say that God level being their new base is retcon, but honestly, that's just dishonest to saying the movie shouldn't apply to GT. I think all in all, it's far more complex than people make it out to be, and while I think Dragon Ball Super does eclipse Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta with much more promotional material, implying we've never seen characters as strong as many that appear in Super.
Wait, what?
All of Dragon Ball's history is just with much more promotional material, implying we've never seen characters as strong as many that appear in Super. All of Dragon Ball's history is just a franchise. I do think Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta got way too much flack from all the memes, a little too downplayed. He is pretty tough even by today. And while I won't go too much into GT versus Super, I kind of enjoy watching you guys all fight about it. I'm not going to lie. I do hope you guys enjoyed it regardless.
Huh. Well, that was pretty easy. Wow, that was like pretty easy. Not gonna lie, that was pretty easy. Pretty interesting, though. I'm hungry. No fucking way! Yo, you're funny, nigga. Hey. Bro. No! Chat, thank you so much. I finally got the fucking scans that pretty much proves it. Y'all think he's actually the one from Heroes? Man, that's pretty crazy. Chat, who you trying to debate today? Okay, chat! Alright, chat! Ow! Nigga, what? Kid Goku versus Kid Ben. Kid Goku slaps. What the fuck? That was so weird. Okay, chat. Okay. Okay, chat. All right, chat. I am putting up a poll real quick, chat. I'm adding a poll right now. Shut your bitch ass up, nigga. Shut the fuck up, nigga. Is there a new one? Is there a new video that came out? Oh, I already debunked this earlier. Chat! Okay, the poll is up, chat. Everyone spamming chat on what to do. Chat, everyone spamming chat. Everyone spamming chat. Spamming chat, chat. Spam the number you want in chat. I'll get back to you in like 3 minutes. $26D is not fucking our nigga. Chat, it's low-key a tie between 3 and 4. It's low-key like kind of tied. Oh yeah, niggas saying 4. Chat! Chat! We are doing 4. Chat, we are doing Super Saiyan 4. No way. Okay. I'm gonna do 4. I'm gonna react to one video. Yeah, chat. We're gonna. Okay, chat. What video do we react to, chat? Y'all niggas are not making me score my fucking recommendations anymore, nigga. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Chat, my rules are I am not going to react to long videos. If you want me to react to a video that's like 30 minutes, nigga, I am not doing that shit. Holy fuck no. Nigga, I'm not watching Absalom. I already watched that shit. I want something like a video to react to, like a quick video. I'm only doing like quick videos. Kid Goku, nigga, if this has a bunch of AI in it, I am not fucking watching this.
Kid Goku versus Kid Ben 10. Today I'll be analyzing their powers and abilities to determine who would win in a death battle. We'll be using both characters at their peak. Kid Goku with all the skills and techniques he acquired, and Kid Ben with master control. Subscribe if you enjoy content like this and want to support the channel so I can afford an actual mic and stop using this damn text-to-speech. Kid Goku, also known as Kakarot, is the son of the same warriors Bardock and Jaime. His father sent him to Earth after predicting the destruction of their native planet. As a pure-blooded Saiyan, Kid Goku was born with an innate ability to control his life energy, known as Ki, which allows him to contend with the strongest warriors on Earth. To start off his scaling, he would upscale Master Roshi's feat of vaporizing the moon, where Roshi destroyed the moon so fast and violently that it was calculated to require planetary levels of energy. However, in a Dragon Ball guidebook called El Manga Legendario, it stated that Master Roshi's attack had enough energy to destroy a star, which would upgrade this feat to star level. Goku would later go on to kill King Piccolo, who claimed he could casually destroy the planet. We also see Dr. Slump characters regularly appear in Dragon Ball, suggesting they share the same Earth. In Dr. Slump, Earth has a diameter of 4 billion kilometers.
Shut the fuck up. Yeah, nigga, you're out. Fucking retarded ass. I'm not watching that shit again. Yeah, we're done. We're done. We're done. I'm done. Next. All right, chat, we're going to go talk to Talking Ben. Chat, we're going to talk to Talking Ben, bro. Chat. I'm going to react to that later. Hold on. Talking Ben. All right, chat, we're going to talk to Ben. We haven't talked to Ben in a while. And we're going to see what he has to say. I don't know what he's saying in the Big 25, but we don't even know. All right, to that shit leader. Hold on. All right. Okay, chat. What the fuck? All right, hold on. All right. All right, chat. Chat. We up in this bitch. All right, chat. Okay. We got Ben. The Ben, nigga. All right, chat. We got this, okay?
Ben.
Ben! Are we still... Nigga, talk to me, bitch! Are we still repping Seth the Programmer in 2025?
Yes.
Nigga, what? We're repping Seth?
No.
Oh, okay. Boy, I thought you were fucking tripping. I thought you were playing with me.
No.
What?
No.
Okay, is Ethan's universe competent? Oh yeah, Nick, you laughing and shit. Is he competent? Is he? Is he? Is he?
Yes.
Okay, Ethan, he fuck with you? Okay.
No.
Am I goated?
No.
What? Okay. Are we still repping Steezy in
No.
20? Okay. Is Drip competent? Is he? Nigga! Is he?
Yes.
Nigga. My God. You're... Ah! Fuck!
Ben.
Ben? 8? Oh, you're fucking... Okay, what comes after 6? 7? The 7 come after 6. The 7 come after 6, nigga. This is not hard a question. Does 7 come after 6?
No.
Nigga, what?
No.
Ha!
No.
Yo, Ben, bro. I'll beat your ass, nigga. Oh, yeah, you laughing at shit. You think this shit is funny, huh? You think this shit is fucking funny?
Yes.
Nigga! You're thinking funny. Okay, does 7 come after 6?
Yes.
6, 7. Oh my God, bro. Yo, bro. 6, 7, bro.
No. No.
Oh, you're a fuck ass bitch, aren't you? Look at the way you fucking looking at me and shit. You think you're funny? You think you're funny, nigga? You think this shit funny? No, certain. I asked him if 7 comes after 6. Okay. Oh, you want to be a fuck ass nigga? I hate you, man. I want to be a fuck ass nigga. Okay, I see how it is. I see how it is, nigga. You think this shit is fucking funny? Oh, look at that, Six, seven!
Ben.
Ben, is Historic's argument valid? Oh yeah, nigga, you laughing at it. Is it valid?
Yes.
It's valid? Yo, Historic Ben repping you, bruh. Nigga! Yo, you're annoying, bro. Yo, Ben, you're fucking annoying, bitch ass nigga. You think this shit is mad funny, huh? You think this shit is mad funny, huh, bitch ass nigga? Look at you like twitching your head and shit. Fuck you. I look at you blinking shit. Nigga, you look like you're curious, like you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Nigga, you do. You're fucking rage baiting me, bitch ass nigga. I know it's rage bait. Well, why am I still angry head ass? Yeah, nigga, you finna die. You finna die, bro. You finna die.
Ben.
Ben, are you finna die? Are you finna die?
No.
oh, you're funny, huh? Yeah, you fought with Yeet.
Yes.
Exactly, because you were collabing with that nigga, weren't you? Exactly, nigga. You were collabing with Yeet, huh?
Yes.
Alright, bro. Yeah, well, fuck it. Rich ass nigga! Take that fucking all the way going fucking nigga. Treating you like super booing this bitch, nigga. Die, nigga! God, bro. Fuck this, nigga. Fuck this, nigga. Oh my god. Okay, back to YouTube. Chat, what did we react to? Can somebody please tell me what we react to today, chat? What is on orb? This is made with AI. You could literally see the AI. You debunked him? What are you talking about? Chat. What do I do, chat? I'm so bored. No one to debate. Goku 2006 won't debate me again. Oh my God, man. Why? What did I do? What could I have done to deserve this, chat? Debate the real dweeb guy in Dragon Ball HQ. You guys want me to debate him? All right, let's tell him to join VC. Okay. All right, you're getting bodied. I'll slap your shit right now, nigga. You're buns. I'll destroy you. All right, you're getting bodied, nigga. Where are you? Join VC. Keep that energy up. I got you, nigga. You're done. You're done. You're done. Come here. I'm gonna debunk this shit instantly. Join VC. Don't run from Daddy ZETA. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. Come on, bro. You're trying to jump me? No, it's a 1v1. It's a 1v1. We can go to 1v1. We can go to a 1v1 instead. Yeah, I'll just go to 1v1 with them instead. I don't want anyone interfering. Real Weeb, join up. This is the 1v1 debate channel, bro. Come to the 1v1 and debate me. Don't run. Don't keep that same energy on text. Don't do that shit. Seriously. Real Weeb, join the VC. 1v1 me. Come on. Don't flee. Chat, am I rhyming? Oh my God, guys, I'm Pat God. Pat God. I can't VC right now. Why? Why? Why can't you VC me? Why? Why can't you VC me, bro? I'll debate him on if GT's can, and I'll like kind of beat his ass. What the fuck is going on in Tron's amps? Oh, let me find another Otherworld and get a body. Toa's #1 hater? Who the fuck is this guy? Oh, Troll God. Why is Troll God being weird? The fuck? No, you VC me, fucking bitch ass nigga. Duck all the time, nigga. Oh wait, I haven't debated Jason. Let's debate Jason. I'll actually use my chores in this nigga. I'll body this nigga. JVC. I'm ready to debate you. You ready to get bodied, bitch ass nigga? I'm coming for you. I'm opening your cheeks and you're cooked. You're done, nigga. You're done. I'm coming for you. Little boy, nigga. You're cooked. Join VC. We can decide the topic in there. Yo, Jason, what do you want to debate me about? I've been waiting to debate you for quite some time. So what topic do you want to run? I heard you run DB inverse. You run DB inverse, right? Hello? I heard your mic. Do you run DB inverse? What? Hello?
Wait, what?
Yeah, do you run DB inverse?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I do. Do you run Dragon Ball inverse?
Dragon Ball.
Inverse, like inverse debating. Dragon Ball inverse. Yes, you run inverse.
Yeah. What about it?
Okay, who do you think wins? Super Saiyan God Goku from Battle of Gods versus Dragon Ball GT Goku?
Well, for being completely honest right now, Battle of Gods Goku will probably win.
Okay, so what's your argument to that? What's your argument for that?
Actually, hold on. Let me.
Chat, should I low-key argue NFC Goku slams Battle of Gods Goku? I'm still waiting for you. Ha! Oh my god. Oh, we are going to clap this nigga's cheeks. Nigga, where are you? Don't run from me. Nigga said Bog probably beats GT Goku. Let's kill him in this topic. Yo.
No, you start first because Discord is recorded.
Okay, do you agree that... Oh, wait. Okay, so my argument... okay. How should I... Okay, do you agree? Okay, do you agree?
Discord retarded right now. Trying to get this game.
Okay, so do you agree that GT... Okay, should I use the argument? Okay. Okay, do you agree that... Do you agree that Super's canon to Z? Hello? Do you agree that Super's canon to Z? Yes or no? Do you agree? This isn't a matter of scans, it's a matter of like agreement. Do you agree that Super's canon to Z?
I said yes, but in
it's not processing. Okay, so like you might need to like I'll ask you again. Like, okay, so you said yes. Okay,
I am saying
yes. GT is canon to
timeline.
Z. Do you agree that GT's canon to Z? Do you agree that GT's canon to Z? Yes or no? Okay, so you said yes for Super. Okay, is GT canon to Z? Yes or no?
Fucking stupid ass mic.
Just type yes again if GT's canon.
Okay, now. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Can you hear me now, please?
Okay, do you agree that GT's canon to Z?
Okay, good. Yes, because it separates in different timelines.
Okay,
different
so
characters.
You just
like
brought that shit out of your ass because you conceded that GT's canon to Z. So if GT's canon to Z, that basically, and we know that Dragon Ball Z is only one timeline. Like Dragon Ball Z, like the events from like Raditz to Buu, that's one timeline. Like Dragon Ball Z is one timeline, right? So since you conceded that GT is canon to Z, that would mean that GT is in the same timeline as Super because you conceded that Super's canon to Z and you conceded that GT's canon to Z, which means they follow under the same sequential temporal line, which would mean that they exist within the same timeline. So unless you have an argument that disproves that, then I'm ready. I hope this nigga didn't just...
was that
what?
They're in different timelines.
Okay, where's the proof that they're in different timelines?
Oh, that they're just in different timelines.
Wait, what?
Hold on, hold on.
This thing is corrupting. The corruption, the agenda is leaving him. Okay.
Can you hear me? I don't know if my mic is.
I can like kind of hear you. I hope you're not glitching up.
Can you actually hear me, please?
I can hear you, but I could like hear you. There's like flickers.
Oh, that's so retarded. That's so retarded.
Oh, okay, like it's kind of good now. All right, are you good?
What? Hopefully.
Okay, so you
Why
made the
did I do
claim
this
that they're
now?
in different timelines, but you conceded that they're both canon to Z. That's a contradiction.
Well, yeah, because Super. No, hold on. Because BT takes place 5 years after the Boo Saga.
Yeah.
But
What the fuck? Okay, nigga. This nigga got the corruption. What the fuck? What is happening with this nigga? Otherworld goons, bro. This nigga said GT and Super are canon to Z, but they're in different timelines. Bro, what the fuck? Then it's not Z! Because Dragon Ball Z is one timeline. Hello? Yo. Okay. So, do you agree that GT is canon to Z, and you agree that Super's GT is canon to Z and Super's canon to Z? That would literally mean they're in the same timeline, but you claim they're different timelines. Contradiction. So, what's going to be your argumentation? Oh, that's literally a contradiction, because you just conceded that they're both canon to Z. So, if they're both canon to Z, that means they're in the same timeline, which is inherently a concession. All right, so if you're gonna make a rebuttal, oh, this thing is doing VC to text. Oh my god, nigga, you literally conceded that they have the same events. You literally conceded that Super and GT are both canon to Z. Z is only one timeline. How can you deviate something if they're both canon to Z? Yeah, this nigga is just not responding to the argument because I'm pretty sure he's just pulling a tier 9. So, Jason, what is your argument? Do you have an argument? God, these are the niggas that this fucking Rizhan argument, nigga. No, wait, this wasn't Rizhan's argument. It was still fucking ass though. I could use like an outer GT Goku feat though. Yeah, I know that. I know he's doing VC to text, but it's like so annoying to look at. I want to see his argument. This is probably really bad. Very mid. Very mid org. Not a big fan. Let's zoom in. You're ducking. Wait, all right, so do you want to conclude? Okay. That was easy. What the fuck? I have no mouth, but I must. Okay. All right, bro. What's next? Why the fuck is there 45 pings in Piccolo mid-ass server? Bitch-ass server, nigga. Pinging me for the smallest of shit. Hell no. This server is buns. Holy fuck, I might actually leave this. Like, I might actually leave the server. It's like so mid. Chat. Chat. GT Goku. I'd have Goku, Oob. Yeah, Goku. Definitely Oob. Monty Goku, Oob, Vegeta. Gohan. Do we do Gohan? I don't know. I would bring back 17, Super 17, because he can like absorb shit, right? I'd bring him back to life. And then like I'd probably bring in Omega Shenron too. Omega Shenron. My phone better? Oh, we gonna go back? Okay. Alright, nigga. Alright, come on, VC me right now. Alright, you're on your phone, right? You wanna run with me right now? Alright, let's do it. Let's do it right now. I'll run it with you right now. Alright, call me. Nigga, don't duck, nigga. You said you were on your phone. Type shit, nigga. Join up. JVC. JVC, nigga. Come up. Yeah, exactly. You're on your phone, right? Exactly. Cultivate me. Hello, Jason. Join the fucking VC now, nigga. Bro, just text me on Cord, or like say that you have it back when you say have it back. Yeah, I'm probably not getting the debate. With dark NM type beat, chat, should we listen to this?
Do you know QuickBooks Online can streamline your business finances? With your financial accounts and apps in one place, you can.
Boy, this is so flipping cold, bro. Boy, this is so cold, bro. Yo, this is cold, bro. Boy, we have to remember this is so cold. Bro, that was so fucking cold, bro. Yo, chat, I know we have to react to now.
Every day of your life, you have a choice between action and inaction, between progress and stagnation, between today and tomorrow. But here's the truth. There is no tomorrow. Stop lying to yourself, telling yourself that you have time. Today, right now, is all you truly possess, because guess what? Tomorrow doesn't owe you anything. Today, you will take that first step toward your dream. Today, you will commit to your goals. Today, you will choose courage over comfort, action over apathy, and greatness over mediocrity. This is simply your only chance. Say it with me. Dream big, start small, act now. Dare to dream audaciously, for it is the dreamers who shape the course of history. But do not forget to look closely at the word today in the middle of the screen. It's not just a word, it's a call to action, because dreams are nothing without the willingness to put in the work. The truth in front of you, it sucks, it's painful, it's downright mind-numbing, but this is what it takes. Let me tell you this, my friend. One day, you will look back and regret the opportunities you let slip through your fingers. But if you choose day one, if you seize this moment with both hands and refuse to let go, there will be no room for regret. There are no more excuses left. Are you tired? Do you feel like you just can't muster the strength to push forward? Nobody cares. Imagine your ancestors, generations upon generations, standing at the edge of eternity, peering down at you. Their legacy, their struggles, their triumphs, all culminate in this moment, in you, your loved ones, those who have cheered for you, believed in you, sacrificed for you. They are watching. So, I ask you, what will they see? Will they witness you burying yourself in media consumption to escape the pain?
Guys, I'm getting amped,
or will you suck it
bro.
up and take the first step? The choice is yours, but know this. The people that watch over you, they demand more. They demand greatness. They demand action. You know exactly what to do, so stop hearing yourself talk. Get off YouTube, cut out all the noise, and get back to work. Today is your day. Today is day one.
Yo.
You obviously don't want it badly enough. It's time to stay focused, to make that decision, to say, screw social media, screw procrastination, screw overthinking. It's time to become obsessed with being the baddest person that God ever created. Let me tell you something. It's okay to be unbalanced for a while. It's okay to throw everything.
Yo, chat, I'm getting amped by Ayano Koji. Yo, chat, I was getting amped by Ayano Koji, bro. Y'all niggas are just jealous because I'm getting amped by Ayano Koji. Chat, y'all niggas just angry because I'm getting amped by Ayano Koji, bro. Negative amps. Nigga, I'm not getting negative amps. Shut your bitch ass up. I ain't getting no negative amps. Chat, I think my own chat is losing brain cells. Debate who and debate what? I don't know what to debate, what to debate, how to debate. No, wait, I know how to debate. I don't know who and what. Chat. Chat. I'm actually so bored. Oh, right. I should just mark it as red. I don't know, man. Not my problem. Not my problem. It's not my problem, guys. Not my problem. Why did I get 2 pings in here? What it could be even said in here? I don't even know. Akira Toriyama. Okay. What is this? Oh my god. Chad, I am so fucking bored. I feel like I want to go back to sleep. That's what I feel like. Chat, what do we even do? Chat, am I just talking to talk? Oh my god! Yay.
Weakness unacceptable. So they call me proud. Good. Pride is the first flame. Strength is the inferno. I was born a prince, yet I tasted defeat before I tasted wine. Frieza humiliated me. Kakarot surpassed me. The universe laughed. And every laugh carved a single word into my skull. Stronger. I trained under 450 times gravity until my bones screamed. Every heartbeat in that chamber was a declaration. I will not stay weak. Listen to me. You have soft hands, soft thoughts. Comfort rots you. If you want to breathe greatness, choke on pressure first. Tell me, what carves the word stronger into your mind? Is it the mirror calling you small? Is it their laughter, their doubt? If it doesn't hurt, it doesn't carve. If it doesn't carve, it doesn't change you. Then, Golden Light, Super Saiyan. The cosmos shook when I roared. But that was only step one. Because the universe never stops testing kings. Majin power? A shortcut for the desperate. I took it, yes, because I refused to crawl behind Kakarot again. But shortcuts...
Yo, who makes these videos, chat? Do you guys ever, like, wonder who makes these videos? This gave me chills. Skull, skull, skull. Only power speaks. Rose emoji. Bro, in the dead rose. Bro. What? What in DMs, bro? Watch this every time you feel like, okay, yeah, okay, bro.
What if you could have a new career in less than a year? It's possible with training at UEI College. At UEI, we'll help you train to become the next medical assistant, dental assistant.
Confidence will skyrocket. Focus and clarity. Reduced erectile dysfunction.
What, nigga? Toa, you don't even know what a proposition is. Shut the fuck up. What the fuck?
Discipline. By the end of this video, you will never want to bust a nut on yourself ever again. With all of the online content at your fingertips, I can understand why it is hard to resist, but you must resist it. The internet has become a powerful tool that can be used for good, but it is a detriment to the weak-minded men who are being consumed by it. Instead of using the internet to make money, many guys find themselves mindlessly scrolling through nonsense. Women can sense the type of life force you carry around with you, and many men voluntarily give it away by
Is that a sexist implication?
wasting their semen. Nowadays, guys think it is okay to be regularly masturbating because they think it is healthy. This incorrect information has been fed to us to make us weak and emotional. Do you know that tired and guilty feeling you feel after you bust a nut on your...
What the fuck? What the fuck? What the shit? Because I'm Axiom? Nigga, what are we talking about, bro? I'm Axiom, bro. Nigga, what is you on about, bro? This nigga is crazy. Yeah, man, that was pretty weird. Yo, chat, do you ever like hold your eyes, like you're closing your eyes and stuff? And when you're holding them, like when you're like hardly holding them, like you see like these kind of sparkles come into your eyes. You know what mine look like? The sparkles that I see when I close my eyes really hard, they fucking look like the Illuminati. Like, chat, is it just me or am I the only one that goes through this? Yeah, chat, it looks like the fucking Illuminati. Oh my god. Wait, what the fuck? How to actually desexualize your brain. This was definitely clickbait. Who's got the most potential? Pan, Trunks, Goten, Trunks. Why Pan? Who the fuck is dumb enough to say that? I might watch that video later. Chat, what makes a good Dragon Ball fight? What do you guys think makes a good Dragon Ball fight? I don't know though. You know, Drip Sauce thinks Dragon Ball Super is better than Z. That's pretty weird. I don't know though. No, I think Z's better than GT. No, I'm not going to bed. It's 4 p.m. Chat, no one will debate me. Unless it's like crossverse shit and whatnot. That's kind of annoying. Chat, I think I'm gonna end stream, okay guys? Toa, you don't debate inverse Dragon Ball, bro. What the fuck are you talking about? Toa, do you debate inverse? Do you VC? I'll VC you right now. I might be a little rusty though. Toa, where the fuck is this nigga? Toa, join VC. I only do VC debate. I don't do no goofy tech shit. Join VC. Yo, so what do you want to discuss? What do you want to debate me about?
I don't know.
Nigga, do you debate inverse Dragon Ball?
Yeah.
Okay, do you think GT beats Super or Super beats GT?
GT beats Super.
Oh, okay. Because you said you would debate me on something. I don't know what you would debate me on.
I don't know.
Okay. That was awkward. I don't know. All right, well, chat. I'm gonna end stream. That's all I gotta say, man. See ya.